Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley if you haven't been here before, and as you can see by today's title, I am going to be sharing a how-to on these Color Street nail strips, and I'm also going to be sharing an honest review. Now, these nail strips are 100% real nail polish is what they're made out of, and they're also all made in the USA, so that's really cool. But I know that there's been a lot of hype around this product, especially coming out of quarantine. I know my nails have been put on the back burner, and I'm just not quite ready to go back to the salon, if you know what I mean. So I wanted to get that salon quality look with no dry time. Oh my gosh, that's such a lifesaver because I don't know how many times I have painted my nails either before I go to sleep or right before I run out of the door, or I feel like even hours before I go out somewhere and I still end up smudging them after hours of them being dry. So that aside, if you've had that problem, comment down below because I know pretty much everyone can relate who's ever painted their nails. But what's really great about these strips is there's no dry time and you can apply them, let's say like 10 to 15 minutes is all you need, especially if you know how to apply them properly, which I'm going to be showing you how to do in this video. So if you guys are interested in getting that salon quality look with no dry time within 10 to 15 minutes, go ahead and keep on watching.
So I'm going to start out this tutorial by showing you what's included in the Color Street nail strips pack. This color here is called Coming Up Rose Gold, and it's just an ombre glitter. I didn't know this, but they are clear. They're not white. And then I'm also using my rubber cuticle pusher just to push all of my cuticles back. This is how you want to start off, so that way you don't apply the strips to your cuticles because then there's a chance of them lifting and you do not want that. I personally like the rubber cuticle pusher more than a bamboo stick just because there's less chance of hurting myself. Also, it's a lot more gentle on your cuticles. Once you've finished pushing your cuticles back, you can go ahead and open the pack of nail strips, and inside you're going to receive 2 strips, so 16 individual nail strips, a nail file, and a nail prep pad, which is basically just an alcohol wipe to remove any excess oil from your nails or lint that will prevent the nail strip from sticking better. Before using the nail prep pad, I wanted to make sure that I opened the nail strips just so that I had them on hand when I was ready to use them. Now, one thing with these strips is if you open the package, they do say to use them immediately. Don't wait a day and leave them out because they'll start to dry out and they won't stick as well. I also noticed that when I opened the package, they definitely smell like nail polish. So that was a plus. You can actually tell that they were made out of nail polish. I've tried other brands before and they were actually made out of vinyl. Those did not work for me because they were super thick, whereas the Color Street strips are way thinner. Now that I have my nail strips open as well as the file, I'm going to go ahead and use the nail prep pad and just clean off each and every one of my nails before I get started. Once your nails are clean, the next step, and this is probably the longest part of applying these, is figuring out which size nail strip to apply to which nail you want them on. You also want to make sure you're getting full coverage from side to side on each nail as you measure out the strips. It might be easier to pull them off individually and measure them that way. Once I decided which strip was best for my nail, I went ahead and set it aside, and then I also pulled it from the other pack just in case. Now, I know if your nail is short enough, you might be able to get both hands out of one nail strip, but just to be safe, I wanted to be prepared, and I put them both off to the side. Then I just repeated the same step over with all of my nails. Here you can see I have each hand laid out, and it is time to apply the nail strips. I watched several tutorials before making this video, and I wanted to make sure that I emphasize this so much. You want to make sure that you peel off the clear top coat that they have. There are 2 sides to the lining. One is clear and one is the white background. So first you want to make sure you peel off that clear top coat that they have on there, and then go ahead and peel off that white background. Now again, I did not know these were supposed to be clear. I've had them in my closet for a while, so I was kind of surprised, but they do have clear designs, which I was okay with, and I still think it came out really nice. But just pay attention when you're ordering them because you might get a clear background when you thought it was supposed to be white. Now, as you can see, I'm applying them as close as I can to my cuticle without putting them on my cuticle, making sure that after I apply them that they're not going to lift. And I just want to apply them very carefully. Try not to stretch them because I definitely tried that on one of my nails and it kind of ripped, not exactly where I wanted it to. So just be very gentle when you're pressing it down and trying to get the air bubbles out. Like I said before, I had tried another brand that was very similar to Color Street, and I was actually surprised by how easy these were to put on. The other brand that I tried before, they were just way too thick for my nails and they were very hard to put on. You had to apply heat and all of this other stuff. So I just want to say that this is very easy compared to other brands that I've tried. And the end of that nail strip actually came off really easily, so I had enough to apply it to my other hand. And like I said before, if your nails are short enough, you are able to get 2 nails out of 1 strip, giving you an extra one. Something else I want to point out is that you should start with your pinkies and move towards your thumb because you are going to be using your thumb to help apply each nail strip, and you don't want to end up smudging the tip of your thumb because you're going to use that to crease the edges of all the rest of your fingernails to remove the excess nail strips. Now, I do have to say that because this is a glitter, it was not as easy as I thought it was to remove and get a clean edge. Just because it's very chunky glitter, I think that once you pull one piece of glitter off, a whole bunch of them will come off as well. It still looks really nice, but there are several tips of my nails that came out with chunks of glitter missing, but that also I think is on my part that I was just not being careful enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and repeat all of this on every single one of my nails, starting by removing the clear plastic that they have on top, then the background, and applying it as close to my cuticle as possible without getting it on my cuticle. And then applying pressure with my thumb. Make sure not to use your nail when you are removing the air bubbles, but I'm going to go ahead and press out all of the air bubbles with my thumb, and then use my thumbnail to crease it over the edge of my fingernail, removing the excess nail strip. Now, I tried to reuse this nail strip on my other hand, but my nail was too long, so I had to go ahead and use a brand new one. Now we are 2 nails done and it is time to finish the rest. If you have any trouble with the excess on the ends and you can't get it off with your thumb, just go ahead and use the file that they provided in the package. And there you have it, a full-on salon quality manicure within 10 to 15 minutes. And for the price that you pay, these packs range from $11 to $15. I think it's a great quality for what you're actually getting and how easy they are to apply, especially the no dry time. That is my absolute favorite. Now, I do want to try a pack that doesn't have glitter at the tips just to see if I can get a smoother edge. Overall, I think this product is really great, especially if you're not ready to head back to the salon just yet and you still want something cute on your nails. I think this is the perfect product.
Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you at all, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I also post a new video every Thursday, and if you want to get notified, go ahead and click the bell.